And the topic that we're actually going to delve into is creating a home gym type atmosphere with common household items. I know through the pandemic, everyone has been challenged with gym closures and just overall motivation to keep their health and wellness a top priority. So, I'm going to give you a few different objects around the house that will help you spice up your workouts and give it a little bit of a different stimulus for yourself. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first item around the house that we're actually going to use is not even an item at all. It's just our own body. You can do a lot of different body weight exercises. For example, you can do some air squats, you can do some push-ups, and maybe even some lunges. Your body you can do a lot of different things with, so that's going to be the first at-home thing that you can use. Okay, so the next piece of equipment that we're going to use is actually a simple wall. So a wall can give us a few different types of exercises, and something that I like to do with them is a wall sit. So coming down like this, and then basically you're using the friction of the wall to kind of keep you from going all the way down. You're gonna be pushing through your legs and giving those muscles some really good work. Another thing that you can do with the wall, if you do struggle with normal push-ups, is doing some wall push-ups. So we're keeping our back nice and straight, coming down slow, and then pushing all the way back up. So find a nice sturdy wall for yourself and give those two a shot. So the next piece of equipment that we're going to use is our handy dandy stairs. Stairs I think are something that people often forget about, but offer a great use of a potential cardio piece of equipment. So the way you can do cardio with this is by simply walking up the stairs all the way up and all the way down as many times as you want. It is kind of boring, so if you want to spice it up a little bit by throwing in some different body weight exercises like squats and stuff, that can be a great way to make it a change too. Another thing you can do with stairs is simply doing step ups. So trying to go up by 2 stairs each time is going to give your leg muscles some pretty good work in itself too. So go ahead and give those two a shot, and we'll see you in that next exercise. So the last piece of equipment that you can use to have a good home gym workout is a backpack. A backpack is great because you can put as much weight or as little weight as you want into it to really change the resistance and work for yourself. So a few things that you can do with the backpack are backpack rows, either single arm, you could do double arm, you could simply just put the backpack on and even just go for a walk or a jog. That's going to make it a little bit tougher for yourself. Maybe you can do some overhead presses too. There's a lot of different things that you can do with the backpack, and a lot of different ways you can load it as well. You can put a bunch of cans in here. You can put some water bottles filled up with water or sand or different things, or you can put some really heavy books in there. There's a lot of different ways to make it more difficult for you. And the good thing is that pretty much everyone I know usually has a backpack, so this is a really good option. So the next piece of equipment that you can use is a really good one, and it's actually a gallon jug. So if you do drink milk or have water in these gallon jugs, you can actually save those and reuse them as a potential weight for your workout. With these jugs, you can do a lot of different things. You can do some side raises, you can do some bicep curls, maybe even doing like an overhead press too. There's a lot of different things that you can do to get a good workout with these. The really cool thing too, since it is working one arm at a time, it's almost like a dumbbell, so you're getting a little bit of the different stimulus from there. If you do have these and want a little bit more of a challenge, you can actually fill them up with rocks and sand instead of water. That'll make it a little bit heavier and give you a little bit better of a workout too. The next piece of equipment that you can use to have kind of a little home gym is a pillow. Make sure it's a non-decorative pillow and something that you're okay with standing on, because we're going to be doing basically some balance drills on this. So if you like doing single leg stuff, try doing it with a pillow on the ground instead. That's just going to make it a little bit more wobbly and a little bit harder for you to stand and balance yourself, just because the pillow offers a little instability. If you don't have a pillow, feel free to use some folded up towels instead. It won't be quite as unstable, but it still gives you a little bit of different variation compared to just standing on the ground. Good. So the next piece of equipment that we're going to use is actually a paper plate. Paper plates are really fun because we can do some slider lunges with these guys, which is going to work pretty much all of our big leg muscles, just in a different way. So what you're going to do with that paper plate is stand on it, and then you're going to kind of push it to the side as far as you can. You can push it forward. You can do circles all the way around. You can kind of do a few different exercises, but really the leg that's planted, notice we're doing kind of a mini lunge with it, and that's kind of what we're trying to work on. This can work on both hard and carpeted floor if you have a paper plate. If you don't have paper plates, you can actually use a towel as well. Just realize that that will only work on hard surfaces and not carpet. Okay, so the next piece of equipment that we're going to use for our potential home gym is a couch. A couch can be used for a bunch of different things, whether you're doing some step-ups onto the couch. Potentially you could do some tricep dips as well if you're coming like this. You can do some elevated push-ups as well. And then if you have a really stable couch, you can even do something like a box jump. So jumping all the way up. I will say the box jump is kind of iffy if your couch does give quite a bit and is unsteady. I wouldn't recommend that because it might not be quite as safe. If you do have a slightly firmer couch that doesn't give as much, it is a okay option to do some box jumps. So those are a few good things you can do with your couch. Once again, I really appreciate it for all you Special Olympics athletes letting me come on and share a little bit of information with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you give a shot to some of those variations to make a little home gym for yourself. Again, if you are interested about me showing you some more home gym exercises and doing some personal training with me, feel free to reach out to allstrongfitnessllc at gmail.com. Otherwise, you can also visit our website, allstrongfitness.org, for some more information as well. Thanks again for letting me come on. We'll see you next time. Catch you later.